Look, there is legitimate trauma that people suffer from abuse, whether you're male or female. That's legitimate. But when you want to verify your own evidence, you will go out and get an expert. And this happens much more in the United States, and hopefully nobody says certain comments from the U.S. But the reality is you can shop around for your own experts, and you'll get an expert who will then listen to your story. And really, there's a confirmation bias because this person is A, being paid by you for this report, B, maybe a person who's a plaintiff side expert or a person who specializes in victims of abuse. And so you have an inherent bias which is built into their assessment, and that's something you always have to really be careful to watch for. So in this case, as you were saying, it looks like there is no objective assessment applied by Ms. Heard's expert, her psychologist.
Yeah, she was basically setting up a narrative of you would expect a victim to behave in this way, and Ms. Heard says this thing happened to her, therefore, because she says that happened to her, it happened, and this is my diagnosis.
Which is an excellent point that you raised. So one, you start off with an expert saying, here are generalizations that we say are true about how a real victim will behave, and then the information provided by Amber Heard is exactly fitting within that paradigm. Therefore, it must be that the person was abused, or in this case, Ms. Heard. So this is where you have a conflation of two types of bullshit. So it is the soft science about how any victim will behave, and there are realities about how real victims may or may not behave, because people are all different.
May or may not is the key.
Not will.
You can't actually know from the way they reacted whether their allegations are true or not.
Right, and that's the fallacy that we get involved in when we have this type of expert evidence play out in trials.